Hello guys, today we'll talk about unit number 2 of product design and development. Let me start with the sharing of my screen. So today's lecture we will dedicate to first topic of unit number 2. The name of the unit is product development, technical and business concerns. So technically and business perspective, what are different concerns from the business or to the product development perspective? We'll talk about that in today's lecture. Okay. So the first topic is a mission statement and technical questioning. So there are six. I have divided this unit number 2 in 6 parts. So the first part of this is mission statement and technical questioning. So this is a part of technical business concerns. Okay. So you need to understand that what is mission statement and what is technical questioning and how the technical questioning should ultimately help you in mission statement. To go ahead with that, first we need to understand what is mission statement. So as I mentioned here, is mission statement means what is your mission of your product or your design of your company. So mission statement is a short statement of why organization exists, what is overall goal, and identifying the goal of its operation. So basically, if you are doing the mission statement of your design should be what you are doing, how you do it, and why will you do it. Okay, so you have to your mission should be explaining, or the mission statement should address these questions: what do you do, how do you do, and why do you do. Like what you are trying to do, like say if you are manufacturing a new product or you are designing a new product, why or what you are manufacturing. So like it's new product you are coming out, new gear, maybe new chappal or a new phone. So what you are going to come up with in your design, right? So first question which needs to be addressed is what is you are doing. Second, how you are doing it. So basically, what kind of process, what kind of procedure, what kind of manufacturing processes, techniques you are going to use it for the manufacturing of that particular or the design of that particular product. And lastly, you need to address why are you doing it. What is the need? Why you are doing it? What will happen if it is not done? Or what kind of benefit you will get if you do it? So like that, these questions should be addressed in mission statement. Okay. So out of technical, so now this is basically mission statement is the outcome of the technical question. So you need to answer many technical questions to your different teams, like maybe sales, finance. As I said, many teams will be part of your this thing. But once we talk to all those people and you do technical questioning, the outcome of the technical questioning means basically we'll ask so many technical questions, because you are a designer, you need to design the product. So for the design of the product, you yourself should be clear on what is the requirement. So you have to come up with lots of technical questions, those that we'll talk about. That is the technical questioning. And outcome of the technical questioning will be the statement of mission for the design team. Okay. The mission statement is also maybe call it as market plan or the vision statement. Okay. So now let's talk about what is the mission statement. Okay, it is written by project manager and it is given to all development teams like members and all. Like what is you are trying to achieve, or what is the mission of your whole design process. Okay, a typical structure of mission statement, it is basically it mentions what is your key business or humanitarian goals. What is your goal? Like it may be a task arrangement or schedule. It may be what is the profit share, percentage market share, achievement of the human, like what you are trying to achieve. So it may be mission statement. Maybe it may be a combination of all these business goals. Task, what is the schedule, what is the preliminary market, what is the scope you have in another market, what are different consideration you are considering. So like all these things will be your part of your goals. A mission statement, it helps to define the purpose of like what is you are trying to achieve, or what is the purpose, right? And it will communicate with it all the basically stakeholders. Like in case of design, many people will be part of this, part of the design process. So all of them should be responsible for finding out the comprising of the mission statement. Okay. A good mission statement should be concise. It should be, clear. Communication should be done, and ultimately, basically, what vision will transfer to trust and rapport, and it will basically create a proper relationship. So everything starts with the action plan, right? Is how basically we are going to do it. Then when we are going to do it, those are the goals. What are the different goals you have for the design? What is the mission? What you are trying to achieve? And ultimately, vision is basically why you are trying to. Vision means why you are doing it. All this is what you are doing, why you are doing it. So basically, questions you will be asking: how you are going to do it, when you are going to do it, what you are going to do it, and why you are going to do it. So how means what is the action plan you have, that is how you are going to do it. When, what are the goals you have, what you are going to do, what is the mission, and ultimately vision, why you are doing all this, whatever you are doing, right? So all this should be part of the mission statement. Okay. So now this, as I said, it is, it should be clear. Communication should be there, and it should have vision, mission, and values. All those should be covered in the statement. Okay. So like little bit of vision, little bit of mission and values. All those things need to be taken care in the mission statement. You got the clear. What is the mission statement? It is a statement of your design team, what you are trying to achieve, how you are going to do it, and why you are going to do it, right? So as I said, these are important questions you need to ask, and you are basically, your design should be, statement should be able to answer is basically how you are going to do it, that is what is the action plan you have, when you are going to do it, what is the goals you have, what you are going to do it, what is the mission you have, and why are you are going to do it, that is what is the vision you have. Okay. So this is about the mission statement. Now this mission statement will be outcome of the technical question. Okay. So this technical question we will be asking, like what is the, what you are trying to achieve here. Like, there can be many technical questions. We are, or many stakeholders will be there. Finance team, sales team, support team, production team, any number of stakeholders can be there. So important thing is, the basically you need to remember is that what are the different types of questions we are going to ask. Like example, what is the problem about? Actually, what is the problem? Means you are going to do a new design. What is the problem? Okay. What desires or hidden needs or expectations? So basically, what are the hidden things which are not visible? Those are involved. Okay. Whether the mentioned customer needs, their constraints and requirements are feasible. Means now customer is asking for something like I want a AC, but I want a AC which is which will give me temperature of -20. It is not feasible. Feasible means it is not practical. So basically, we need to ask whether the customer needs, whatever customer is asking, whether it is feasible, right? The constraints, the requirements, all those things. Okay. What options we can have for creative design and innovation design problem solving. So what are different options? Another question we can ask is, what are different options from the design perspective we have here? Now, what options are open for creative design? What are the limitations for future scope? So now we know what are the basically, options we have. We'll also take a look at what are the different limitations we have and what is the scope. Okay, scope in the future. We'll talk about that also. What attributes or feature of the product should have? Like you're going to design a new product. So what are the different attributes and what are different features your product must be having, right? That you need to talk about while doing the question. Okay. Do any controversy or another opinion exists chosen task, statement or terminology design? So basically, if there is any argument, if the controversy means somebody doesn't like it, some issues are there, all those questions need to be addressed before you proceed with your technical questioning and mission statement. What are the technical and technological disagreement about the design? Now you have got a design task. So what are the disagreements? Means somebody will say something, some team member will say something. So what kind of disagreements are there, and how those disagreements must be addressed before you go ahead with your design. Okay. So these are the different technical questions you need to ask before you start with your design. And once there is technical questions, now this is a mission statement. Let's take a look at it. The tangible result of the technical questioning should be a precise and clear statement of design team's mission. Are you getting it? So when you will ask so many technical questions to so many stakeholders, you will get a outcome of those technical questioning as a precise and clear statement of design team mission. So now the outcome of all your questioning, technical questioning, will be your design team's mission. So mission of your design team, what you are trying to achieve, why you are trying to achieve, when you are going to achieve it. Also called a product plan, market attack plan, or vision statement. Okay. So there are many names for this product plan. It may be market attack plan or vision statement, but ultimately this is the outcome of the questions you are going to ask technically to different stakeholders. Okay. Now, role of mission statement. Okay. So role of mission statement and technical question. Now, how does this technical questioning, whatever we have talked about, and mission statement, those are, they affect your design. It is basically all these concentrate mainly on the design task. Whatever tasks you have for the design, it will concentrate on that. It is suitably defines the goal. So with the proper technical questioning, and we have now design team's mission, right? So you have now know what is your goal and what you are trying to achieve, right? It transforms entire business related to the product to the development team. So it will basically whatever you have, it will be transformed to the design and development team. It gives detailed schedule of the task. It will give a proper schedule, when you are going to achieve it and how you are going to achieve it. It effectively handles concurrent engineering approach by providing guidance to the design team. So basically, mission statement and technical questioning will help your team to basically do a proper design, right? And concurrent design means the communication with various teams will be proper, and you will get a proper design process. Okay. So this is how your technical questioning and your mission statement will basically relate to each other. So this was the first topic, like what is technical questioning and what is mission statement. So we have seen what is technical questioning, asking different questions to different stakeholders to come up with a proper attack for the plan of attack for the design, and with the outcome of this technical questioning will be mission statement for your design team. Okay. So in next lecture we'll talk about technical forecasting and S curve. What is technical forecasting and what is S curve?